on coming back to is Stalker Clear Sky. Because of not even the base game. The base game is actually pretty bad. It's the multitude of modifications, the just awesomeness of the setting. It's just a cool setting. The faction war system, just the openness of the world is a cool thing. And like I said before, the base game, like if you were just to buy this game and play it without any modifications, it's not that good.
You strike me as a person as, well, just the idea of being able to do all this stuff is good enough. For me, it's like, I like what I do, and I'm gonna do it now.
But you can do that stuff, it's just you need to get on the internets and download the... It's almost like I like Stalker Clear Sky as a base. It's like when you play pen and paper RPGs, you get the core rulebook, and then you get campaign settings for it.
Yeah.
It's like that, in that you buy Stalker as like the base sets of coding, and then people on the internet add their features and individual stuff like that to make it the game that it should have been when it came out. But at this point, the game's more stable with modifications. It adds crazy amounts of features that fit in great with the setting. The base shooting mechanics are good. The artifact collecting is fun. And
I played Stalker for like 2 minutes maybe, and I just walked into a pit of radiation and just died instantly.
it's not for the faint of heart. It is a Russian game.
I'm not a faint heart.
And it's a Russian game, and Russian games don't take prisoners. It's like if you don't, it autosaves when you enter an area, and then it doesn't save until you enter another area. And the areas are big. You're doing a lot of things in one area. So you get all this stuff done, and then a stray bullet hits you in the face from a guy halfway across the map on a lucky shot, and you have to start all over. They don't start out.
Red Dead Redemption! Yeah. Like, I just can't stop playing the game. It's like, after in GTA, once you complete the missions, you just, like, go and kill, like, everyone in the city. Like, that was my mission. So I could, like, my mission was just to make, like, it a ghost town. But now I can actually make towns ghost towns. So, like, there's also the really awesome random encounter stuff. And
I do have one problem with the random encounter.
I love random encounters.
I like the random encounters. It's a great thing if you're trying to play a good character. All the random encounters, and they're toting, like a main part of this game, they were toting is, like, are you a good guy or are you a bad guy? But when, A, the game kind of forces you to be a good guy.
Yeah.
B, there's really very few random encounters for being a bad guy. The one random encounter I meant that you could be a bad guy is like you could rob this wagon.
The only thing I found wrong with the random encounters was, like, I'm like, I would just see two guys behind a wagon shooting at two other guys, and they were behind something shooting at those guys, and I'm like, who do I help? I'd choose one guy to help, and they were the bad guys, and they're like, thanks, now we're gonna murder these people.
And now we're gonna murder you.
And God damn it.
It's a game that I really wanted to. I really wanted it to be a game that I could keep on coming back to.
Yeah.
But, you know, I can only do so many bounties. I can only collect so many stuff. I can only hunt so much things.
I shoot black bears every day.
But, the new expansion pack,
Oh.
Undead Nightmare, gave me a reason to put this game back in.
Yeah. Undead Nightmare. Just Horsemen of the Apocalypse. Just zombie.
It's Rockstar doing what they do best, in that they give you DLC that when people invented the idea of DLC, this is what they thought of, like, full-fledged expansion packs. It's just we just download them. So you get a whole new, like, the game world is completely changed in that it's no longer like crazy Wild West world. Now it's crazy Wild West world with zombies.
Yeah.
8 to 10 hours of gameplay, I believe.
Yeah, probably.
New side missions, the whole, like, helping towns defend themselves from zombies mechanic, It's a new twist on the Zombie Sun drama that was getting really stale.
Yeah, no.
And that's what Rockstar's good at, and they give it all to you for $10.
Yeah.
It's longer than most games, and it's $10.
I love Rockstar. They're just like
They're
just giving people games.
The only thing that I can ask for from them now is them to do something like they did with Lost and Damned for GTA 4 or Ballad of Gay Tony. If they just did it, they just took the Red Dead Redemption world and just gave me a new story with a new character in it.
Yeah.
That would, if you were like, I would forever wish
If you
you
were
like
like
a shrine of Rockstar games.
If you were like the fat sheriff's assistant in the new game.
That would be cool. I would roll with that.
I would.
Or I would really like a game where you could be just like a bloodthirsty bandit, and you could rob freaking stagecoaches and trains and
Yeah. So.
drink whiskey.
But still, I still keep on coming back to this game. It's just so good. So good.
Favorite game soundtrack, hands down, Grand Theft Auto Vice City.
Okay.
I'm not a big fan of 80s music, like
Yeah.
outside of Vice City. But once you're in Vice City, just the way that it mixes with the setting, and the game itself is good.
Yeah.
The way it mixes with the setting, it just gets you in the vibe. It just, it's almost an indescribable experience. You need to play the game.
Yeah. It's just in marrying, like, flying helicopters and doing crazy stuff, and die in your arms tonight.
Yeah, and
Play
sunglasses at night.
And sunglasses at night when it is night and you're wearing sunglasses.
It's just, it's good stuff all around. I think almost everyone who's watching this has played the game at this point.
Radio
Orchestral
stations.
scores to me sound like a orchestral score. Every game has an orchestral score.
Yeah.
Like, and they all start to sound the same.
Yeah.
Play
any epic game and it's
yeah, it's like fantasy games, even war games. We have orchestral scores and like Michael Bay music. You know, I can get over that really quickly. And Vice City is really. GTA 3 had a great soundtrack for its setting. Vice City had one of the best game soundtracks ever. San Andreas dropped the ball. The reason why it dropped the ball is because it's because it was trying to send out that like 90s gangsta in Los Angeles vibe.
Yeah.
But then they had like no rap music.
Yeah.
They didn't have. I think they had one song from NWA, and it was "Express Yourself." How do you make that mistake?
Yeah. But my favorite soundtrack is actually GTA 4. Just I don't know. I like.
I think it fits well with setting.
Like the kind of Russian immigrant themes that were going on, and when you come in, it's like.
I think it fit its setting. I just think it's not as memorable.
Yeah.
As Vice City. Vice City is just memorable.
Yeah.
You're humming sunglasses at night to yourself afterwards,
Yeah,
just because it blended so well.
I don't know. I just like every radio station in GTA 4 just had something that I really liked, and also when I was playing the Lost and Damned, it was like you tuned in and it was really like hardcore like punk rock, and I like switch it to like
Reggae.
and then I'd see my guys and be like, wait, gotta switch back to rock music. I wasn't listening to Bob Marley. Not really.
But yeah,
Yeah. But GTA series.
I think it's simply because the 80s had much more definitive music than the 2000s. I think we can say that.
Are you saying Kesha is not?
Yes, I'm saying Kesha is not.
Come on. Okay, fine. Bruno Mars.